from Charlotte.
Yeah, man.
What's good?
What's going on, man? Treez, man.
Hey,
Same
man.
mess with y'all. Appreciate y'all having me on.
For sure, man. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. When you traveling from Charlotte to Naptown, man, you know you ain't no rookie, man. You ain't no rookie, man.
Nah, man, I'm still a rookie in this game, baby. Still learning, still growing.
Hey, that's it right there. You gonna, hey, long as you living, you better be learning.
Of course.
So you got a long time to do that too and stuff, man. God bless you, sir.
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
Man.
Appreciate
man,
that.
what's up, man? You in the 317. You know what I'm saying? You got this new music. Talk to me, man.
Of course, man. Actually, you know what? Believe it or not, this is my first hometown interview, man. So I mean, you know, Stopbeefinradio. I mean, it's a pleasure to just be here. So
that's cool, man. We appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
So you said hometown in the white chair, man.
Yeah.
That's the white chair. That's the right chair.
Hey, you feel me? Oh, I like that white chair. That right chair, man. You gotta use that. You gotta use that joint.
That's it, man.
Correct. Yeah. You know, shout out to North Central out there. You know, my alma mater. You know, all day, every day. But yeah, you know, hometowns, Indy. You know, coming back here. It's been about 3 years since I've been back. So
when you left and went to school and you just
I mean, plus on top of that, I'm in North Carolina. I mean, the weather was great. So it's like, do I really want to go back? You know, Christmas break when it's like, you know, 70 degrees here, 20 degrees. Nah, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back.
I can definitely understand that because there's many a days, you know what I'm saying, that I'd be like, man, I got to get out of here, man. That's too cold, man. And I used to stay in Seattle, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, people like, it rain all the time.
Yeah.
But it ain't that cold. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
No, it don't get, temperatures drop a little bit here and there, but it's
not
not
really.
really.
What's a little bit?
I mean, put it like this.
You feel me?
Like, put it like this. How it feel today,
yeah,
that's the winter time up there. Now, it do snow from time to time, but this is the winter time, you know.
Yeah. Seattle.
Yeah.
That's what it do.
You know what I'm saying?
So look, man, so you brought us this banging single, man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Loose,
Appreciate
man.
it. Yeah, man.
Talk about that joint, man. Who produced that joint?
Man, shout out to the homie Kid Jimmy, man, back in the A. Appreciate your love, man. Then on top of that, the homie Treez, man, who kind of engineered the whole thing, made his magic work. But, man, Cut You Loose. This record I feel like was a long time coming, man. After my previous record, Small Talk, made like 2014, man. It's been, 2 years since I kind of felt, that vibe when I made, Small Talk. But it's crazy, Me and Kid was just sitting in the office, whatever, just going through beats, whatever. And then it just didn't. Not saying none of his beats weren't good or whatever, but like it just didn't pop. Like it just didn't make me feel nothing. So we just got to talking or whatever. Then Kendrick Lamar's joint, We Gonna Be Alright came on. So I'm like, man, like I was just vibing to it, whatever, just really feeling it. So something just snapped in Kid's head and was like, yo, shut up. Stop talking. Like, what, bruh? So he just started like sampling, mixing and stuff, this, that, and the other. And he had met some woman that was like a 70s group. And that joint that was a sample in the back, was saying, cut you loose, whatever. So he stripped that and it just started going ham. It just started going ham. He's like, yo, just work with me, work with me.
Right. So he got with this. He got with the original people.
Yeah,
and got it. Yeah. That's a cold sample,
yeah.
Right?
So
there.
So I mean, I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what song because when he played the original song, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like this don't make sense.
Yeah.
So he's like, bro, just shut up. Just let me
shut up.
Just let me work. So he kind of made a similar type of Kendrick Lamar drum pattern. So he was just working on it, and then like he just kind of stripped the sample and then just infused it, and he was like, "Yo, peep this," and then I don't gonna have to cut you. Then just start going. I'm like, oh, Oh, okay. Used to bang with me and fam, and then
I
like
heard the joint like one time, bro. I literally, bro, like you sent me the record. I was in the garage.
Yeah.
And I like pulled my computer out the bag. You know what I mean? I was in the garage, like I don't even know what I was doing. Maybe like washing my car or something. And I turned the record on. You know what I'm saying? And the sample started. I was like,
yeah.
Oh my God!
It just like
from the beginning of the sample when it come out.
And then, and then like to the end where like, you know good, so good, you know good. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was like excited for the interview.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, because you know a lot of times, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of times you get music or cats send you their music, and they be like, yo, I'm the hottest thing out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you listen to the music, and not saying that the music is horrible, but it's not inspiring.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't what you said it was.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It didn't make me feel nothing. I
Right.
didn't feel no way. You know what I mean? But the way you came, you like, look, man, I'm trying to, you know what I mean, handle business, take care of business, send me the record. You know what I'm saying? He ain't say my record's dope. Check me out.
Like
None of that. Look, man, I'm going to take care of the business. I'm going to shoot you the record, and we're going to go from there. You know what I'm saying? And I get
Facts.
the record, and it's crazy. And I'm like, yo,
Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's work, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's work.
That.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I respect that part of the process, man. So, you know, shouts out to you for that.
I appreciate that. But yeah, like this record was like, I mean, how it kind of just came about, like with the whole hook. I mean, and like just the lyrics itself, like a fire just popped off, and I mean, like the hook just came, just landed in LAX. Then I mean, like, damn, right, saying, and I'm like, oh, hold on, bring the thing back. I'm like, I literally like just took pen and started. Well, not pen. I mean, I got like this little old iPhone S. And I'm like, yo, just keep it playing. Just keep it playing. I mean, like my thumbs go faster than my than my fingers. Like it's just like I act like I'm texting, so like it just flow. If you feel me, it flow.
Right.
So then one thing led to another, and it's like, yo, we need to go to let's go to the studio right now.
So you ready?
Right now. So we went, and everybody was just like, this is
bananas.
This is something, like, bro, I think we got something. I'm like, man, y'all think so? Like, bro, yes. Like we gotta get this thing going. So it took my man Treez about 2-3 days to really get it perfected, you know, just so I'm like, y'all, like, we need to get this, if this is really what y'all think it is, and I think it is too. Yeah, put that elbow grease in there and do it. You feel me? So, and then this happened. It happened. And I feel like this is like my best work thus far.
You know, that's what's up. So, you know, you talked to us a little bit earlier, man. You ended up in North Carolina. You was running track.
Yes, sir.
Running track. What you ran?
Man, shout out to UNCC. You know, go Niners. You already know what it is. But I was a sprinter 100, 200. You know, 4x1. You know, on some Usain Bolt type stuff, but. Not as fast as that man, but you know.
Right. Got them numbers though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was nice to be able to go out to the East Coast. I'm from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Virginia.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Richmond.
Yes, sir.
But you know, I'm sure it was nice to go out and experience, you know what I mean, a different piece of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, talk about that transition. You know what I'm saying? From coming from Indianapolis and going out and going out.
So Pete, actually. My first school was North Carolina A&T at HBCU.
Yeah, come on, man.
Coming from North Central, I knew nothing about HBCU. My mother wanted me to go there. I'm like, what is a historically black college? You know, I was focused on, you know, going to Florida, going to UNC, going to, you know, Duke for track and field, because it's, you know, what, ACC, you know, Big Ten type stuff. But like, I never heard of no MEAC or MEAC conference. So I go there, and when I tell you, that was probably the best experience of my life. Like to see the different, you know, creeds of us, you know, and with intelligent mindsets and entrepreneurial skills. It's like, I didn't know this thing existed.
Right.
Being around a whole bunch of can do, wanna do,
Facts.
gonna do people.
Facts.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many different variety of black women. I'm like, oh my God. Like God took his time. He took his time. For real, he took his time. I'm like, this oh man. And like, I didn't know how that, to be honest, I went buck wild. I ain't gonna lie, I went buck wild. But and then especially like Homecoming.
Come on, man.
G.O.
Look, man, I told you, man, I'm from Virginia, so
I was about to say,
Hampton
and Howard and all them.
Virginia stays up in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Hampton and Howard is up the street, you know what I'm saying? So, Norfolk State, you know what I mean?
Forgot about Norfolk.
Come on, man. And NCC, North Carolina
Central.
Come on,
Central.
man. Come on, look, man, I'm telling you,
Central.
I go
It goes
deep,
down
man.
on the East Coast.
Man. You feel me? I come from that, but yeah, man. You know, I definitely, you know, I know there's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to the Aggies, by the way, man. Shout out to the Aggies, man.
Yeah.
You know?
But now you're in Atlanta, so
Yes,
talk
sir.
about
Yes,
you know
sir.
the transition, going, you know, moving from Charlotte and all of that, and transitioning to Atlanta.
Well, initially when this music started kind of happening, you know, it was actually just it was a hobby, straight up. It was a hobby. I mean, I've always, you know, been taking to writing. You know what I'm saying? So, but when come on, he's like, yo, man, just lay this out. And then, you know, when that Small Talk record dropped, and, you know, we went kind of crazy. But I was still focused on track and field. You know, like that was, of course, you know, first and foremost. I mean, that was my passion since high school, actually since middle school. So when I got hurt senior year, and that was like my breakout year. Like I had taken my team to NCAA Nationals, you know, Eugene, Oregon for the first time in our school history. Wow. So it was crazy. So, you know, I'm like, yo, this is time. This is it. It's time. One day, I actually was in freaking Raleigh.
Oh, wow.
It was in Raleigh, man. Raleigh relays. And one thing led to another. I told my coach, I don't think I should run today. He's like, nah, go ahead and do it. Got in the blocks, ran, ruptured my quad.
Oh, wow.
Out for the remainder of the season, you know.
Wow.
Scout to everybody, you know, just like, yo, where's Shank? Where's this Kyron dude that, you know, that brought this no-name team to the promised land? Well, where's he at? Oh, he's gone? Next.
Right.
Next.
Absolutely.
So
in America, there's a lot of next. You know what I'm saying?
With
unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, but like with the music, I mean, I kind of step back. It's like, okay, you know, I've really taken in to the music and the pen and the mic. When I go into something, like I go in hard, like no matter what it is. I mean, my faith in God is tremendous. So, like,
amen.
I prayed about it. You know, made sure that I was for sure.
This is what you
going to do it. So, right, and if I was going to do it, sit down and make a plan.
Yeah.
So I mean, of course, you make the mistakes on the way, but you know, at least have something that you know what you're getting into. So, as soon as I graduated, picked up the stuff, moved down to Atlanta, and just built the connections. Mind you, I mean, I have nobody there. Like I'm only child, you know. What I mean, it's like it's do or die.
Right.
Really want it.
Ain't no plan B.
Facts, ain't no plan
You
B.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't no plan
50
B.
told me that, man. You know what I'm saying? I was hanging with 50. We had a conversation, and, you know, that was one of the things that stuck out to me, man. He was like, look, B, ain't no plan. This joint gotta work.
Gotta work.
Yeah. It gotta work.
It got to work. And, like, you know, like I did have that mindset of, like, oh, you know, I might need a plan. Nah. Because, I mean, all that does is just distract me from plan A.
Yeah.
Facts. Shout out for Will Smith. I think he said that.
Yeah.
But I got what he was saying, because I mean, at first I thought it was nuts. I'm like, dude, you gotta have a plan B, like you gotta have one. But if you really want what you really want, like
ain't no plan B.
Ain't no plan B. Ain't no C, D, E, F, all the way to Z. Like this is it. This
gotta work.
Right. You know what I'm saying? 26 less. Straight up.
Gotta work.
It gotta work. So throughout.
Push it in the bottom. Yeah, it might have.
Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. All right. So. You know, told my folks like what I want to do. Shout out to Mom Dukes. You know, she supported me all through the way. I mean, she thought I was a little unorthodox at first because she was like, "Boy, you can't rap. Like, what are you talking about?" Right. So she heard it and she was like, "You know, oh well, let's see what. Like
maybe you can.
All right, let's see what happened. I mean, my pops was the same way. You know, pops was the same way. He was just like,
hey, and hold up, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Can you? Hey,
yeah.
We both fathers over here, you know.
Yeah.
And you got any kids?
Nah.
Okay, so shoes. Now listen, the man said he went to college. He graduated, and he came home and said, "Hey, I want to be a rapper." Boy, are you out your ever loving mind?
Graduated with a marketing degree and double minor in African American studies and econ, and that was like, what?
Yeah,
looked at me straight crazy, but I mean, they saw the passion and the plan I had for it, like what I wanted to tell them. I'm like, look, if I got to hit the bricks and hit these streets to get my connections and talk to people, I'm not a stranger to nobody. I will talk. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouths don't get fed. Yeah. So, throughout Atlanta, I mean, I went to patchy open mics, department store, just a whole bunch of networking events, things of that nature, and like that's how I met some of these people. Matter of fact, Auburn Fest was where I met my engineer Treez. Mm-hmm. Of course, I mean, he wasn't messing with me. He just thought I was just some rapper trying to get right, but. Like, I had to prove myself, and I mean, I knew that. So it was like, all right, like, he either gonna mess with me and charge, $175 an hour a session, or however crazy price he had at first. But, I mean, like, I showed him what I wanted. I showed him my plan. I showed him my vision. And he was like, yo, I mess with this. Like, let's work. Let's do it. And then I feel like that's what it's about. You got to make those networks. You got to make those connections.
You gotta have people, like, I always say this, man, like, people always get upset if someone doesn't immediately see your vision.
Yeah,
that's
not
your
vision.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to give people time to come around and see your vision. Because not everybody's gonna be able to see what you see or see your vision.
Yeah.
So a lot of times it's the second and the third time you coming around, or somebody that sees your vision coming around telling that person for them to actually see what you see.
Right.
So don't get upset if somebody doesn't see your vision right away.
And then
just count them as one of the people that will see it later on.
Yeah, and then sometimes, sometimes a person might even see your vision or whatever, but then they have to believe in you as a person or whatever. As you said, you had to, show yourself to this man or whatever before he believed you was a man. Everybody won't be a rapper. Everybody won't, these things or whatever. But are you a man that I can, invest some time, effort, and energy into? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we can build, a situation together. That don't come, just easy.
Yeah.
A lot of people are selective about the people they allow around them. When you say that man had a number, part of that number is
to be around me.
Yeah, is to be around me or to stay away from me. I ain't got no conversation for you if you ain't talking no business or whatever. Yeah. And obviously your conversation, you know what I'm saying, and your vibe led him to believe that you was worth having that conversation with. So,
And I mean, like,
lesson learned.
I've had, I've taken a couple no's. I've taken them. I mean, for the first part, me being I'm not originally from Atlanta, so Atlanta's very tight knit. So
most people ain't. They just been down there for a while,
and they don't know that.
Fact, right. You know what I mean? They just I'm from Atlanta, and I'm just from. They just claim something. I don't know, but I tell them straight up, like, and they look at me crazy, like, you from who? Like what? And you do what? Well, I mean, I charge like $200 an hour. All right, bruh. But I mean, it took those conversations to kind of like, all right, what am I saying that's making these people say no? I mean, I still told them where I'm from, this, that, and the other. But I mean, like, now it's about showing them the product and proving myself. So I mean, and that's initially what happened. But of course, I mean, I'm still growing, I'm still learning. So I mean, even with my producer now, Kid Jimmy. But even with Kid Jimmy, like how me and him met was actually off my open mic show in Apache, and I was playing some songs off my old tape, and he was just like, "Yo, like, I like what you hearing, but I mean, I like what you saying. Like, I hear it, but it's boring." I'm like, well, if you like what you hear, like, what's like, bro, what's boring? Like, what you talking about?
Yeah.
He was like, dude, the art behind it is lacking. So like those exact words, he's like, yo, the art behind it is lacking. I'm like, what you talking about? He's like, your beat, your instrumentation, like the way it's flowing, it just sounds like you just rapping on top of something. Like, yeah, it's mix and master, but like it's not blending with you.
You just there.
Yeah, you just there. So that's when, you know, I mean, he gave me a little bit of advice, but like I wanted to see what he was about, because he said he was a producer. So then, you know, like I said, we was just in that one day, and it was just awkward at first. It was awkward. We was in there for at least a good 5-6 hours, just chopping it up, not really doing nothing. Then just happened.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, me and him got about 3-4 other more records together. So my whole EP is gonna be produced by him. So like everything from, you know, from Small Talk, from my old mixtape Life Away From Home, like everything is catapulted times 10, times 20, times 100.
So you keep growing, developing, getting better and better.
It's facts only.
Putting that elbow grease in it.
Of course.
So, you know, what's the name of the song again?
Small Talk.
Small Talk.
Yeah.
We got that?
Yeah, we got the small talk joint.
Yeah.
Come on. The small talk. So
yeah.
this is what we're going to do, man. We're going to get to that cut you loose. We're going to definitely play that small talk too, but
facts.
We're going to get into that cut you loose, man. We want to make sure, who you want to shout out before we take them to the record?
Man, real quick, before we get to this record, man, shout out to my mama.
What's up, Mom?
Shout out to the Mom Dukes, man. Pops too, man. I know you out there.
Hey, Pops.
Of course, man.
We appreciate you for not killing this man.
Facts.
I
know, man. Shout out to my team, super cool, man. Treez, see y'all out there. Kid Jimmy, man, thank y'all for believing in the kid. You know, shout out to the team. Mike Sounds, Grand Chief, you know, Sir Rough Draft, all the homies, man. But man, let's get into this record, bro.
Alrighty, man. Before we do though, tell them how to get a hold of you.
Oh, real quick, y'all can get a hold of me any type of way, man. But Instagram, rookie_Shank, same as Twitter. Snapchat, Trackstar Bound. I don't know why I can't change that, but you know, it's whatever.
We're gonna work on it.
Yeah, right. We're gonna work on it. But and then Google me, man. I'm everywhere. I can finally say that now. Google me, Shank Da Rookie. That's it, Shank Da Rookie.
But Shank Da Rookie.
Shank Da D-A. Put the D in it. Put D in it.
D-A.
Throw some D's on it.
Facts. Hey,
come on, man.
Hey. But yeah, you know, follow me, Instagram, rookie_Shank, man. Come follow me.
All right, man. That's what it do, man. So look, man, we appreciate you for stopping through. Stopbeefinradio, viewulive.com, the greatest DJs.
Yes,
we
sir.
can get into this exclusive joint right now by Shank Da Rookie, man.
Exclusive.
Cut you loose, man. Hey, I'm telling you, this joint gave me chills when I first heard it.
Come on, man.
Make sure y'all stay tuned, pay attention. We'll be right back. Hit that chat box up and let us know, man, what you think about this joint, man. Cut you loose, man, right here, man. Shank Da Rookie.
Yeah.